Moving on. Speaking of moving on, someone who cannot see to move on is that Khloe Kardashian. There's more rumors that came out. There was this girl that said that she was messing around with Tristan back in January, February. And Khloe supposedly reached out to the girl on social media. What do y'all think? What advice would y'all give Khloe about this man? I feel like she really wants to make it work for her family. But this man, he in these streets. He for the streets.
Isn't he younger than her? Like kind of like
Yes.
dramatically younger than her? Okay, well.
I think 7 years.
Y'all, yeah, girl. It's gonna take a minute now for him to catch up on certain concepts. It's tough.
It's time for Khloe to stop being a damn doormat for Tristan.
Yeah,
okay,
I was just
girl.
say, girl, you
Girl, first of all, you are Kardashian, girl. I'm showing some plenty of brothers lining up. They all just want to take a trip. You know what I mean? And do this and the third. I mean, at this point, do you really want this kind of man to be the a parental father figure to your children? The fact that he can't even respect mama. What foundation are you on, period?
Well, you're teaching your daughter to accept that same kind of man. You know, that's what you're doing. And
I guess with them. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, you're teaching your daughter to accept that kind of man. Now, I know her daughter is very, very small, but if her intention is to try to stick for the baby, for the family, that's not gonna work in the end. Now, you might be just in an era where, and we've all been here, where we be with somebody and we know they ain't worth a damn.
Oh yeah.
And we just caught up. She might still be in the caught up just hanging on for dear life.
Well, what is that?
That's how you can do when that D is just.
I was getting ready to say it. She got to learn. Look here, you are digmatized. Okay.
And that she can do.
And I think what she got in her favor too is what is Megan Thee Stallion's verse when she say, switch my wig and make him feel like he's cheating. There's many different ways that she be looking lately. I mean, he feel like he got different women. He should be feeling like, he come home to something different every time, really. Look, I mean, right?
But you know what, LISARAYE? Every girl that he's allegedly, and I'll say allegedly, been accused of cheating with, none of them look like her. They all look like mixed biracial looking girls. He likes light-skinned Black girls. And Khloe, as much as she's been working on becoming one, she's almost there. She needs like 2 more levels. But you know what, Khloe, you have a lot of dudes that probably want to holler at you. And I know it's hard to break up your family. And you see that your daughter looks just like him. You have a reminder of him every single day. And I can't speak on that because I don't have any kids. So I don't know what that feels like. But this man, I mean,
there's an old saying, a tiger's not going to change his stripes. And I just think that there has to be a side of her that finally just goes, he is who he is, and move on. Because that energy that you then have to take back home to feel like, what did I not do? Was I not pretty enough? Did I not talk this way? Was it in bed? You get all of these what ifs when it has nothing to do with her. It is the type of man that he is. And she deserves better. I would not wish that on my worst enemy, for the man that they want to have a family with. Doesn't want the same thing, obviously.
And she's already the sister. She's already the sister that she has said in many interviews has been the most insecure growing up, because she said it's really difficult to constantly be compared to Kim and Kourtney. So she's got to have some issues with, that's got to be tough to always be. She talked about them calling her the fat one or the ugly one, which is mean.
And she probably just take a picture of Kim and say, I want to look like my older sister.
You know what?
And in some pictures and some days with hair and makeup, she does. I mean, they've got the best hair and makeup people to make them look however they want to. But I'm just talking about her spirit and her as a woman, that like she doesn't. You got to learn when a relationship it's time to. My daddy used to say this. You got to realize when it's time to put a period on that chapter and turn the page. And life is too short. It goes by so fast, and for her not to experience love, it's just not good. The text
messages that she sent her, she said, "Hey, it's Khloe. Can you talk, or can we talk?" And
she was trying to reach out,
like keep this private. And the girl said, "I'm putting you on blast," and it was like,
boom. See what I'm saying? Yeah. She gets set up for that embarrassment.
We gotta take a quick break, but Tristan, stop embarrassing the mother of your child. It's really wrong. No matter how you feel about the Kardashians, it ain't right to do that to anybody, especially someone you claim you love. So
it ain't even that serious. There's too many diseases out here, man. Just
we gotta take a